probably in 2025, we at Meta, as well as the other companies that are basically working on this, are going to have an AI that can effectively be a sort of mid-level engineer that you have at your company that can write code.
AI company CEOs are claiming that artificial intelligence will replace workers based on the vast amount of content quickly created by AI. However, faster does not necessarily entail better. When one needs brain surgery, it is probably not wise to go to the surgeon who claims to perform the procedure faster than anyone else with no attention to survivability. When stakes are high, we value accuracy. Sacrificing a marginal amount of time becomes an acceptable trade. Online learning took years of research to confirm its legitimacy, and in 2009, the Department of Education confirmed that not only were online courses comparable, but were in some cases better than traditional courses. Once the pandemic necessitated a move to online instruction, a vast number of academics moving to online instruction frequently resulted in best practices being ignored in favor of speed by those new to online modality. Years later, the effects on online instruction without proper instructional design is still not determined. The introduction of AI-provided tools has produced more AI-generated text than the combined output of human-generated text since the Gutenberg printing press. This vast amount of content is hawked as a good thing. However, quality isn't measured in terabytes. When writing computer programming code, AI code often contains bugs and introduces security risks. Alarmingly, while programmers predicted that AI tools can reduce their completion time by at least 20%, studies reveal that tools slowed down completion by 19%. This significant difference illustrates that if one is enamored by a quick and easy tool, it could lead to a sacrifice in quality that will impede the end result. Simply having a tool that can produce vast amounts of content does not vouch for the quality of that content. How does this apply to online learning? Over 20 years of research molded an online design approach that focuses on positive learning experiences, where courses are designed to be accessible to all students, follow a universal design for learning approach, and focus on complex learning through engaging designs instead of merely presenting content. A few features that are expected in these online designs include a focus on the learner, prototyping designs, designs that accommodate multiple learning styles, iterative development incorporating student feedback, aligning learning outcomes to assessments. Being able to develop online learning environments that apply best practices defined by applied research in learning is critical for creating courses that promote student success. While AI may be able to quickly produce content, would it be able to create discussion activities for human learners that promote active learning, provide open-ended questions that explore and apply concepts, encourage learners to apply their real-world experience to the content, avoid soliciting facts that close off conversations, apply scaffolds that ensure inclusive learning practices. With the vast growth of AI industry, faculty access to AI, and economic issues facing schools, it's quite possible that AI will quickly provide shoddy content at the cost of learner. A case study. Brightspace LUMI. LUMI is an AI tool available through D2L Brightspace that applies only the specific content instructors provide while promising content privacy. Based on the Anthropic's Claude architecture, the tool can generate test questions, discussion questions, assignment ideas, and module summaries. This can be done quickly and relatively easily. Impressively, users can even set the level of Bloom's taxonomy for many of the outputs. Being integrated within Brightspace allows for a common platform for the school to use and will save money and training time. Its one-press button is also convenient for faculty. Will it replace developers and instructional designers? Like the claims of many selling AI tools, they are exaggerated. When using AI to develop questions for online discussions, I noticed a disturbing trend. The questions were similar to a new teacher who has no knowledge of best practices in instructional design. With each generated output, the discussion questions lacked instructional design principles for online learning. Presumably, developers will edit the material and make necessary additions or changes. In reality, overworked instructors are not incentivized to do so. And this is the crux of the problem with AI. It encourages the quick and easy solution and contributes to ignoring specialists. AI slop is quick and easy. However, it does not promote student learning. The lesson. AI is a tool, not a solution. If you're going to use AI, be sure to edit and apply best practices in instructional design for learning. For example, online discussion questions should be written with open-ended questions, providing follow-up questions and time for reflection. Link to authentic experiences and encourage sharing references and promoting an academic conversation. While there's nothing wrong with using AI to help inspire you when developing courses, you will probably note that the best courses have inspiring and engaging learning activities that are more than a vague question for a standard online forum. To be fair to LUMI, Brightspace has designed it such that the instructors must review and edit the generative results before they are applied. The AI apocalypse. Wow. Replacing experts with stochastic parrots is probably a recipe for disaster. The hallmark of a good college is its instruction. AI is a tool, and it's important to not be enamored by its novelty. Instead, work with it and know its limitations. Be sure to vet all generative AI material. Be warned, you may be like the programmers who think the AI tools are increasing their speed, when in actuality the tool has become an albatross. Since instructional design is a detailed field, it is prudent to understand best practices in online course development to assist your assessment of the AI content. Most teaching and learning centers are filled with instructional designers who are more than happy to share their knowledge with faculty. While this may dispel the razzle-dazzle of some AI tools, it will contribute to developing courses that increase student success.